See, uh, you know, the Word of God is simple. It's really simple. It's really as simple to find out the truth. But here's the thing I want to talk first, make this clear about the idea of truth. See, what the problem, what people will always have a difficult problem of finding out the truth is they're trying to, number one, create their own idea of truth. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, there's no such thing, according to absolute truth, there's no such thing of creating your own truth. There's no such thing. It's that you can only find the truth. You only, when it comes to, like, I tell people I'm a Sherlock Holmes fan. And Sherlock Holmes is a person that, that when it comes to him investigating things, he becomes disciplined of finding out the truth. He's not trying to create his own idea of what is the truth or what he want to be the truth. You know what I'm saying? He did it. I want him to do it. I want her to be the one that killed the person or did the crime or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's no I want in truth. This only thing what is about truth is the truth. And the truth has nothing to do with you. It's not supposed to have anything to do with you concerning of what you want or what you like or whatever. It's called the truth. Like, the thing is, whether a person would want to hate Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying, or not. The thing is, just because they hate him or you love him, you know what I'm saying, shouldn't sway your ideal concerning of if he's the truth or not. You know what I'm saying? Just because you hate Jesus doesn't make he's not the truth. Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Truth is the truth. It's a separate thing. It's something that has nothing to do with it. I mean, I just want to see like this. What if this was the truth? Now, watch this dead leaf. This dead leaf didn't come from me. I didn't produce this dead leaf. You know what I'm saying? You didn't produce this dead leaf. Nobody didn't produce this dead leaf but this tree. This tree produced one tree from one branch, produced this dead leaf. And guess what? This dead leaf has nothing to do with me, and this dead leaf has nothing to do with you. But if this is the truth, then this is the truth. Yeah. That's it. That's how truth works. It's like everybody's, because they like this person, because they like this thing or this, now it has to be somewhat true. You know what I'm saying? And people are trying to, trying to find truth in that view. I'm like, no, truth, that's all about lust. You know what I'm saying? Lust is what I want. I want this, I want that. That's about lust. Lust cannot find the truth. Lust will never find the truth. Lust will only find out what it wants, that it desires, and that's it. And it's going to be something negative. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, truth is something, like I keep telling people, is not prejudice. It's not prejudice. You know what I'm saying? If something bad happened, you could have did it, or I could have did it. Anybody can have did the crime. You know what I'm saying? The person that I love could have did the crime. The person that, I hate could have did the crime. But guess what? Truth, it will find the truth. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, if you're about truth, you will find the truth. And you will not look at truth from the spectrum of other people. You'll find the truth in the spectrum of finding the evidence and being disciplined on how everything come about. That's what is important to know this about truth. But that's not really the message. But I'm just trying to, show you that the Word of God, that I can prove that the Word of God is true. You know what I'm saying? That not by because I like it, not by because if I didn't like it, you know what I'm saying? I can prove that it is true. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about what you're supposed to be about when you're supposed to be about the Word of God, because the Word of God has has declared that it's true. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, it's a matter of finding out the truth. You know what I'm saying? Finding out that it's true. Not saying that, I don't like God, or I don't like Jesus, I don't like Christianity, so it's not true. No, that's not how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to, like, let me see and search around the earth and search around certain information that is going on around me to see that it lines up to what is true. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if it lines up. But here's the thing, that, if God said that, he established everything in the Word of God, the answer is there. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I try to tell people about, okay, everybody want to know what's going to happen very soon, because this solar eclipse is, coming, in March 20th. I did a lot of videos on the solar eclipse, that is parallel to what Peter prophesied concerning Acts 2, about that the moon shall be darkened in blood moons, and shall have blood moons. And the thing is, and of course that is March 20th of the solar eclipse, that the sun shall be darkened. And the thing is, I'm a researcher to find out if this is that, kind of idea of what's going on. And according to the information that, I'm researching, that this event that is going to take place will precede the start of the beginning of the Jubilee period. Yes, the Jubilee period. And people probably like, no way, Mac, Bible prophecy said this Bible prophecy said that, and whatever. I'm going by the facts concerning Joel and what he is established in Joel, and with Peter, and certain passages established by Peter in Acts 2, and other passages that, precede the idea of that happening. And the thing is, what people don't realize concerning the Jubilee period, that the Jubilee period I discovered in my research, is in secular history. That what people don't know, that I researched concerning God gave me divine, revelation. You may not think it or not, that the that Enoch established a Jubilee period in a time of his time. He established a Jubilee period, and they call the Jubilee period the Sethians. Enoch was a Sethians, of the descendants of Seth. You know what I'm saying? When Enoch was the seventh born of Seth, and when the seventh born, the rest day, 7-day rest, seventh was born, Enoch was the one that established a Jubilee period in his time that people don't know. And watch this, I did a research on that, and of course in a true pure research of the place that we call now Egypt, that period was established there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep telling people about Ham, the sons of Ham, Mizraim, and his sons went down to Egypt of a city that was already established. They went down to a city that was already built. They started putting stuff on top of the establishment. They started establishing something. There was carving and all that kind of stuff on something that was already established. And and the thing is, but what I'm trying to show you and get to the ideal of it, that that they had a golden age period in that time before the flood. And the problem is, of course, what Joshua said, that he talked to the children of Israel, said, don't worship the gods that your father worshiped before the flood. Before the flood, the Sethians were worshiping other gods and goddesses. You know what I'm saying? And I could throw this out there, that I've discovered that the Sethians were remnants of the Atlanteans. That people talk about, and Greek history about the Atlantis and stuff like that. Sethians, established those periods of places in that time that, that they left, of course, same memo that we did. They left the ideal of worshiping the one true God and wanted to be a God and wanted to be glorified as a God. So they worship gods and goddesses that, all about making them the image of gods. Same scenario going on right now. But but at that time, is that, they were in this thing called the Golden Age that I see Plato, researched when he probably went to Egypt, and they called it the Golden Age. In the Golden Age, if you look it up in Google, is about talking about the idea of the Jubilee. It's the same idea of the Jubilee. Now why am I saying all this? Because all of this lines up with March 20th. Now, here's what you got to understand about March 20th, that they don't, of course, the rulers of darkness, they follow the zodiac, what I'm saying, and they know certain things about the zodiac. I see how they conduct their sacrifices and their spells. They know somewhat the zodiac, that you do certain things in particular places to get more darkness on the earth. I know how, kind of got that deal. But here's the thing, what you don't know about, that God taught me about a solstice and a equinox. Equinox. These are particular periods that precede, of course, spring, fall, winter, and all that kind of stuff. But these are important, very important times in the earth. That in the times of before the flood, they had cult festivals or celebrations or events at these times, because when they have these events, what happens is it will precede an energy to come down on the earth that that will proceed to either darkness or light. You know what I'm saying? Dark. They use powers. You can use this power for darkness, or you can use it for enlightenment. Yeah, it's these kind of powers. And the thing is, what you don't know about the March 20th, it's a solar eclipse on a equinox. That is like, and the thing about it, so much great and awesome about it that I learned, and it's surrounded by two blood moons, like the blood moons, and that's why God told the Jewish people to keep the feast. And if you kept the feast, you will see the signs of the blood moons. You know what I mean? Keep the main Passover and Sukkah. If you keep this, you will see the signs in the heavens that God has said he already established from the beginning, to know that a move is going to happen that is going to precede what they were looking for. Concerning, if you study Leviticus, is the Jubilee. So the thing is, that's how you got to see it. And it's kind of like that, Peter kind of assists the idea concerning his prophecy of Acts 2 of it occurring very soon. So the thing is, that's what's pretty much is going to happen, near that period of time of this event, that the Jubilee will proceed, to start. It won't, like automatically happen, but it will proceed from that period on, that we're supposed to if we looked at everything correctly. All right, that's the message. To God be the glory here forever. In Jesus' name, man.